I'm Tiffany Watson, Director of the Edward J. Lewis II Lawyers in the Classroom program. Thank you for joining us for the Lawyers in the Classroom program series. Today, we'll hear from Ms. Mazzacano, 7th grade teacher at McPherson Elementary, about her partner teacher experience and why she partnered with the Lawyers in the Classroom program. Welcome, Ms. Mazzacano.
Thank you so much for having me, Tiffany. It was really a pleasure working with the lawyers, so I'm glad to be here today talking about it. The program was recommended to me by another teacher here at my school who had been, I think she had done it 2 years in a row. And because our 7th grade curriculum for social studies has changed a lot for CPS, we don't incorporate a lot of civics and law. So she thought it would be a great opportunity for us to have that experience. So I was like all for it, and I'm glad I did. So we have gone through 3 lessons so far. We started with the freedom of speech lesson, and then we did the right to vote, and the final lesson we did was the Breonna Taylor lesson. So collaborating with the lawyers was like, we collaborated a lot, we emailed back and forth, and we decided that starting off with freedom of speech would be like a really great base, talking about amendments and the Constitution to give the kids a good foundation of law. And then the right to vote, especially with, the country the way it is and being active citizens, we thought that was a good follow-up lesson. And then the students actually chose the Breonna Taylor lesson. Just again, like with everything that's going on in the world, they thought it was really relevant and they were really passionate to learn more about what happened in this case. So yeah, and that was like probably the most exciting lesson for them was the Breonna Taylor case. I think just having like any guest speaker come to talk to students is really valuable, especially when they are experts in their field. So having the lawyers present in the classroom really gave like another perspective for the students. So that was really nice. Also, talking about law, something that our curriculum doesn't really focus a lot on. And we are an IB school, so we concentrate a lot on like being global thinkers and being knowledgeable and active community members. So I think this gave the students a lot of knowledge on how to participate in government and how to watch the news more thoughtfully without bias and just like to understand things that are going on in our society. So, I mean, it really made a great IB connection with our school. So I loved that. I really liked how engaged my students were, especially because we had to perform, the lawyers had to come in virtually. I was a little bit weary about how engaged the students would be, but they were. It got them talking. There was one lesson, I believe it was the right to vote lesson, where students were having debates across the classroom. So that was like, it was so engaging for them. They were thinking outside the box. They were able to apply these concepts. Also, I really liked that they were thinking about, especially with the Breonna Taylor case, they were making a lot of connections to things that were going on in the news right now. So they were like, wow, well, now that I know about the 4th Amendment, does it apply to this? And they were making those really insightful connections. And I think that was like such a highlight for me to see that happening.
So thank you so much, Ms. Mazzacano, for sharing your thoughts and your experiences. And we're so happy that, again, that you're a part of the program, the Lawyers in the Classroom program. If you would like to learn more about the Lawyers in the Classroom program, please go to www.chicagobar.org/chicagobar/LIC. Thank you.